Hey everybody, it's Caleb at Pre-Hired. Today we've got Bhavik in New York with us, and he's just got hired to a top sales team. Bhavik, if you want, just take a minute and tell everyone about yourself and your background.
Hey guys. So my name is Bhavik. I'm obviously from New York. I am a retired combat medic from the U.S. Army. I have a background in sales and a lot of healthcare. So I decided to shuffle around and do a little bit more with my life after the birth of my son. So this is why I decided to join the pre-hired team and move forward with my career.
Awesome. So, what was it specifically that got you interested in software sales, and why did you want to do it through Pre-Hired?
Well, first of all, software sales is honestly a big field in the world. It's a career where you can literally go from company to company and just carry the same skills and work mindset that you have. And it can easily be transferred to any career of your choice. So software sales was always a big field coming up, growing up in the technology industry here in New York. I kind of seen the growth and I wanted to be part of it. You know, everyone wants a little piece of the pie, and that's what I wanted to do. Now, in terms of pre-hired, I just saw a random commercial on Facebook, but it caught my attention because I wanted to do more. Like I said, my son was just about to be born, and I wanted to make drastic changes to my life. So I decided to go with pre-hired after doing a lot of research. I saw the team, I saw some of the information that were available through LinkedIn and Glassdoor and all that. So kind of interesting to hear perspectives from people. So that's why I decided to pull the trigger on that.
Awesome. Can I ask you this? When you first found us, what were you thinking and feeling? Did you have any doubts about us, or kind of what was that process like?
Yeah, I think everyone has doubts when they start something over the internet, you know. But the best part was that you had a face to put along with the voice. Every team member that I started with, you know, was there for me to explain to me and guide me through all the questions. I had some irritating questions, I'm sure, and I would email some team member at 12:30 at night, and I'd get a response very quickly. So that was an amazing thing. I'm not telling everyone to go ahead and email someone at 12:30 at night, but if you do have questions, the team is always here to answer them, and they won't let you do something that you're not comfortable with. So that's the biggest difference that you notice in companies. You know, a company is good for you when they care for your benefit. It's not You're not just another number for them.
And Bhavik, can you tell people kind of what it was like going through the program?
Yeah, so the program is intense, but it's very informative. Some people are going to say, oh, well, I can find this if I look online somewhere, but you won't. And you can't because this is a specific formula and it works. As many people as you hear this from, it really works. You follow the guideline, you just stick to what you're being told. Don't try to do anything more fancy than what you need to. You know, it's keep it simple, right? So you keep it simple, you follow the formula, and you can actually get the results that they are guaranteeing you with. And when there's a guarantee like that and they have their word on it, then you should probably just stick to what they're telling you.
Absolutely. So, can you tell us a little bit about your results and just kind of what it was like getting hired?
Yeah, so some of you will always have doubts, but once you start following the program, they teach you how to do these specific outreach when you're ready to get into the SaaS world here. Um, so I actually had a really good outreach program. I worked with Bobby and Caleb, yourself. We worked together and focusing on these emails and how to work them. And, believe it or not, I had several interviews the day after my certification was done. And I think, Caleb, I talked to you about that, and you were like, holy crap, it's great. Um, and we didn't really have to do too much work in there because, like, the program works. The emails went out, and I started getting responses. If people were interested, I started going to interviews. And as long as you keep everyone up in the loop, you know, you're wishing nothing but luck for everyone else here. So just follow that program. I had a good success rate here. I had a good open rate here, which really shows me that the wording and the way to follow through is really important. And pre-hired is really going to follow up with that and teach you the right way.
That's amazing, Bhavik. Let me ask you this. Lastly, what would you say to anyone who maybe has found us, but maybe they just can't make up their mind. They're on the fence. They're not really for sure what to do. If someone's in that situation, what would you say to them?
So what I would say is honestly do your research, but sometimes you need to take a calculated risk if you really want to do something more with your life. I got really comfortable with what I was doing before, and I just stood in one place and I hated it. I'm sure you hate to be stagnant. I'm sure you want to grow. If you want to grow in the world, you need to learn how to step out of your little comfort zone. And pre-hired was definitely something I stepped out of because it's something that with a newborn, trying to do a course online, taking classes in my local college full time. So I had a lot on my plate, but I needed to do it to make myself better and to get the life that I really wanted to achieve. And I believe that if you're on the fence, you should understand what your true motive or your true calling is. And if you feel like this is for you, go ahead and do it. If you feel like it's not for you, talk to someone from pre-hired. They will tell you if you fit the role or not. They'll be very honest with you. Like I said, you're not a number. They won't just sign you up and take credit for it. They will honestly work with you and decide, hey, maybe this is not the field for you. And honesty is honestly the best thing about pre-hired, no pun intended. But let's be honest here. Work hard, you get what you deserve. So if you're on the fence, take that leap, trust pre-hired, and then work with them. And I'm sure you'll do much better than even I am. So good luck.
Well, guys, you've heard it from Bhavik today. Vivek, we really appreciate you taking some time on this first New Year's Day and spreading your message. Really appreciate you, man. I know you're really busy, so I will let you get back to your day. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you, Caleb, and Happy New Year's to you all, and make that leap.